3 technologies. Wow.
What 3 technologies would I like to take with me into a low energy future?
Are there technologies which are really, really useful and we should continue to use and we should have with us in 10 or 20 years? I don't know.
I'm not one for kind of technical fixes, but
It's probably a boring answer.
I'm very fond of bikes.
I think bicycles are incredible.
My personal technology, which I deeply love and maybe I'm a bit addicted to, or very addicted to, is the bicycle.
I think they're fantastic bits of technology, and we will want to be travelling around.
They involve no fuel, they involve no energy other than human energy. And yet they make that so much more efficient, and they make you able to travel so much further and carry so much more. And it's just the perfect example of appropriate technological advancement.
I know that it's intrinsically industrial and has lots of processes in it, but when you look at what can be achieved using bicycles, I think it's pretty benign.
I would take a turntable so I could still play all my vinyl records, because I still think that the 7-inch single was the greatest art form of the last century, and I still have lots of them, and I would hate to not be able to listen to them anymore. Even one of those wind-up ones with the big horn on that they had in the 1920s, that would do me.
I love music, and I love the technologies that have allowed us to share and distribute music, and particularly I love the open sharing through the internet that's now happening a lot, and I find that absolutely a beautiful and inspiring thing, that this incredible music can just travel freely to anyone who's able to access it.
I think it would be an enormous shame if we lost the internet. Not utterly irreplaceable, and I think probably in some ways to lose the internet wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. But from looking at it now, I think it would be a bit of a shame.
I think one of the problems around technology is that it enables us to get lazy and be less reliant on ourselves. So while we need to use it, I think we need to try always to use it in a way where we don't become too dependent on it. So against that, there are now 6.5 billion human beings, and if we are going to seek to feed ourselves, clothe ourselves, then we need to find technologies that are as benign as possible.
People always think some technology happened in the old days are old thing, but they are really sustainable. One of those is the rice planting system, which is in place in China for thousands of years, that people cultivate paddy field. They also keep rice at the same time for pest control and also for sort of fertilizing the paddy field. So this is kind of like a dying practice in the last decades, and now people are reinventing it, reintroducing it. So this is one thing I really want to carry forward.
To be able to turn the tap on with awareness, I think, would be... I wouldn't want to go without that. I'm hoping that we will still be able to turn the tap on and have running water and enjoy that, because I think that was a big step in terms of our evolution, in terms of our survival so far. People who don't have running water don't survive very well.
I think photovoltaics.
Wetland wastewater treatment system, which is something very much close to my place. We got many wetland, natural wetland. Naturally, they are already a very good wastewater treatment system to help us to clean the water. And I hope to see wider appreciation of this natural system, which learning from it will help us a lot to survive in the future.
If we can find a way of making photovoltaics in a way with a low environmental impact, and we can make them cheaply enough, it's such an extraordinary technology. If we could actually get it to work, I think that would be something that I would really like to take with me.